Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Guys, on July 4th, while the nation celebrated Independence Day, President Donald Trump signed his newest law called the One Big Beautiful Bill. During a big speech at the White House, Trump called it the most popular bill ever signed in the history of our country. He even repeated saying it's the single most popular bill ever signed in history. But that statement is far from the truth. In fact, this bill is one of the most disliked pieces of legislation in modern times. That's not just my opinion, it's backed by many national polls. So let's get into the facts. A Fox News poll in mid June showed that 59% of voters were against the bill, while only 38% approved it. A separate poll by Quinnipiac University showed similar results, 55% opposed and 29% favor. The Pew Research Center also showed that 49% of adults were against with it, with only 29% supporting it. Many other polls showed the same pattern. CNN's top data analyst even said, "You just never see numbers this poor." He couldn't find another bill in recent history that was this unpopular. Another report said it was more disliked than any major law passed in 1990. On average, about 31% of people like the bill and 58.4% don't. There is a minus 23% approval rating, very low by any standard. Maybe Trump saw private poll with different results. And yes, sometimes bills gets more popular after people start feeling the effects, like what happened with Obamacare. But if Trump has the real proof to support his claim, he didn't show it. He just made the statement without any facts to back it up. Trump also made some other false claims during his yesterday's speech. He said, "We have delivered no tax on Social Security for our great seniors." But the bill doesn't remove taxes on Social Security. What it actually does is give a temporary extra deduction of $6,000 for people aged 65 and above. This will last from 2025 to 28. And even then, people earning over $75,000 will get a smaller deduction. The White House says 88% of seniors won't have to pay tax on Social Security with this change, up from 64% before. But millions of people in the other 12% will still have to pay. Also, people under 65 who receive Social Security won't get this new deduction at all, and they will continue paying the taxes. Trump also repeated another false claim that President Joe Biden allowed 21 million migrants into the US. That number is simply not true. Up until December 24, the US had under 11 million encounters with migrants, which includes people who were quickly sent back. Even if we add the 2.2 million people that House Republicans may crossed without being caught, called gotaways, the total is still far from 21 million. So why does Trump keep saying things that aren't true? One reason is that he's trying to control the message. By calling the bill the most popular ever, he wants to make people believe it's true, and even if it's not. He's trying to shape up the story even if the facts say otherwise. Trump also wants this bill to be remembered as his big achievement, something like Obamacare was for Obama. He wants to go down in history for it. That's why he is calling it as beautiful and popular, hoping that people repeat those words instead of looking at the real numbers. So, guys, but the reality is that this bill brings a lot of problems. It includes big spending cuts, changes to Medicare, cuts in social security, cuts in school funding, and tax changes that most people help wealthier people. These are issues that affect millions of families. Saying the bill is popular doesn't change what's inside it. And that's where the real danger is. If leaders keep saying things that aren't true and people believe them, we lose trust in the system. Bills don't become better just because someone says they are. They need to be good for the daily people. This law touches real lives of seniors who still pay taxes, students whose programs might get out, parents worrying about the healthcare. These aren't just numbers or the headlines, they are real consequences for everyday Americans. So the next time someone says this is the most popular bill ever, ask them says who. Because every major poll shows the opposite and facts matter. Truth matters. And we should never ignore reality just because it's being shouted loudly. So, guys, I am Lakhan Tanwani, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think about this bill and the claims made about it? So, stay smart, stay informed, and I will see you guys in the next video.